Okay, just making sure everything actually works. And I think it actually did the announcement. Hooray! Hello, everyone. Welcome back to World War Weeb, where we ask you just one question. Why did I just flub that line?
Because Senpai never flubs anything. He's
Okay,
so perfect.
Okay, take two. You want to try that again?
I think I do. Okay,
Okay.
take two. Ready? And...
Take two.
I was going to do the clapper noise, but you did it for me. Thank you.
Yep.
Welcome to World War Weeb, where we ask you just one question. Why do anime intros usually have nothing to do with the anime?
Because Senpai is always perfect.
And now I'm uncomfortable.
Well, except for one though. Except for one.
Is it the Mermaid Melodies one?
Oh heck no. Can I get a pop team epic in the house, people?
Yeah. Actually, a friend of mine worked on one of the episodes.
Finally, a show that combines the interest and topics and comedy of Lucky Star with the breakneck fast pace on drugs pacing of Fully. It's the show that we didn't know that we actually need.
Sounds like the show we didn't want nor needed.
Actually,
but
we
were given anyway.
We didn't know that we needed because, funnily enough, we needed it. And that's why I'm mad at Toonami for when they aired their version of the show. They cut off initial drop of opening, which basically cites the fact that the anime had put a blindside hit. Did somebody get the number that just hit the anime community? Bam!
Well, alrighty then.
Bad.
Well, everyone, I hope you're having fun, because guess what? We're talking about anime openings this time!
Yay!
Anime openings and endings. And I should probably open up the chat. That's probably important. I should see what people are saying.
You sure about that?
I may have learned my lesson last time, but I make no promises.
Yeah, I don't really think you want to open that. I'm kind of scared.
I'm not drunk enough for
and
this.
And it's not shown up yet. This side. Oh, wait, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, I was going to say. There we go. All right, so we're now finally streaming on all of the platforms, which is nice.
Hooray!
So, anime openings and endings, they're usually the things that you hear and instantly, like, within the first few notes.
Wait a minute. You said anime. Anime.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
You know what?
Dun, dun, dun.
I was recording auditions all morning. Don't fucking at me, man. Don't at me.
Come at me, bro. I have something sharp and shiny waiting for you.
And our resident yandere is at it again.
Oh my.
Like I said before, I'm not drunk enough for this.
You know what? I agree, but I didn't get booze before this, so I'm going to have to wait until after the stream before I can wash all my problems away. You know, you've got rubbing alcohol for the wounds on the outside, and beer for the wounds on the inside. And tequila,
hey,
because
Ruby.
Why not?
Hey, Ruby, this man says this movie's not appropriate for you.
And then whiskey for the rest of us.
Oh, you ruined it.
No, see, Scotch and whiskey, those... Well, I mean, Scotch is whiskey. You know what I mean. Scotch is really for the times when you just want to feel warm on the inside, like you've just lit a furnace in your chest. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about anime openings and endings. So, some of y'all noticed that the image that I chose for our thumbnail today was a little bit different. I don't think... does anyone know who that is?
I'm going to guess from Your Lie in April?
No. I actually don't remember this character's name. I just vaguely remember the anime, by the way. Yeah, so this is from Star Driver. Actually, let me...
I've heard that show by the same director. Captain.
Say that again?
By the same director as Soul Eater and Captain Earth, I think, had good.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, though. But I really liked this image because they had, like, a karaoke scene. And music was actually a huge part of the story. So we'll be talking about this more. We'll be talking about that one, or I will talk about that one. Let me rephrase. I will talk about that one whenever we do an episode about music in anime. Because...
BGM.
Yeah, they're... So, by the way, is everyone in the rabbit? I see Orphan's in here.
Getting my bunny booty into the rabbit.
Okay. While y'all are getting into the rabbit, I am just going to play this again with Fredboat real quick to make it easier on this one. Oops.
I have arrived. You will notice me as the one with the Optimus Prime thumbnail.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And the one who I worked with earlier today.
Oh, yes, we did a podcast.
Commentary, actually.
Sorry, a Twitch stream.
So anyway, yeah, this is the opening to that anime. It's not great. It's kind of standard. You know?
The Giant Mech Show.
Oh yeah. It's a really, really weird giant mech show. And I kind of love it, but it's not great. Anyway, I don't want to get a copyright strike, so we're stopping that right now. But yeah, so that was just kind of standard anime music. But like the music in the show is like weirdly heart-wrenching, and then the story is really dumb. Like the ending is like they didn't know what to do. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into spoiler territory with that.
Was it a climax ending?
Wait, which ending are we talking about, or which show are we talking about?
Star Driver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
for a second I thought you were describing Darling in the Franxx, because that would.
Oh no, it's not as bad. The ending is not as bad as Darling in the Franxx.
Yeah, Darling in the Franxx doesn't represent anything. Giant mech. Basically nothing. To call it giant mech insult.
It's primarily an ecchi series, and I think most people are cool with that.
It's pretty much what you expect from a Trigger suit. Basically, it's softcore, but hot.
So anyway, yeah. So that aside, that's a character from that show that I pulled up. But what else? What other ones did we want to go with? I know on the. I mean, do we just want to go with what I have looked up here with the Full Metal Alchemist opening to start with? Because everyone knows Full Metal Alchemist.
Everyone knows Full Metal.
Hey, Dark Sharingan, I know you had a list. I know Full Metal was on that list. Which opening was on the list?
I liked Ready, Steady, Go.
Oh, that's a good one.
Which is from the first anime.
Yeah. Dude, the first anime had such good music.
They
both do. They both have such good music.
I love... My personal favorite is again.
That's the one that was right at the top.
It's good.
Yeah, let's briefly listen to Ready, Steady, Go, just to remind our audience, if they somehow don't remember this absolute gem. Because I actually met someone recently who has not seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Huh.
I know.
What?
I met them at a gaming lounge filled with nerds.
What?
That's unbelievable.
That's blasphemy.
I know. I mean, who hasn't heard this beauty? Beautiful note.
It was even used as the opening for the PS2 game, Curse of the Crimson Elixir.
Oh yeah.
How many were there? Like 4?
Yes, there were 4.
Thank you. Get my number right.
Just the intro. The intro to that intro song. is just so fucking hype. Is so
isn't
hype.
it? It's like the best.
Yeah, it is. What about Rewrite? Rewrite was also really cool.
Which one
in the
was
first
Rewrite?
It was the Asian Kung Fu Generation, wasn't it? Yeah, Asian Kung Fu Generation Rewrite.
When it comes to FMA, the first opening I feel was underwhelming, but the rest were amazing.
There we go.
Let's see, Rewrite, Full Metal Alchemist. I don't fully remember Rewrite, but I know I like Asian Kung Fu Generation.
This song was hot. This song was so
yeah,
hot.
Yeah.
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 I was going to say that one that I've always kind of had a fondness was the first Natsu no Taizai one, not the Melodious and Elizabeth. Was the one with the falling star opening that?
Oh yeah, dude, I loved that one. Hang on.
I do too.
Let me see if I can pull that one up. I forget what it's called. It's by Flow though, isn't it?
Unpopular opinion, but this first opening Rewrite is the one I was just talking about that I was not fond of.
I
don't know.
I honestly, I don't remember, and I don't have. But I don't think it was by. I'm trying to remember who.
I'm sorry. Am I the only one having the problem with Chris? You keep like cutting off and off mid sentence.
Yeah, because I'm floating away
that.
Because I'm sitting in a pool.
Yeah, that happens.
What is this?
This is from Seven Deadly Sins, or Nanatsu no Taizai.
I think it's the first opening. Make sure it's from the first opening.
Yeah. So this is the first opening. I was mixing it up with Howling by Flow, which let me.
Is that? But I still.
Wait, Howling Flow. Is that? Right. Oh.
Yeah, it's the season 2 opening. But like, let me see. Because I actually heard it before I saw any of season 2. And like I heard it because it played on my friend's Amazon Alexa while we were playing D&D, and I just like got super distracted because I was just like, wait, is this Flow? I think this is Flow. It's like, I don't know, it's just playing like random Spotify stuff. I'm like, no, this is straight up Flow. And we looked it up. It was Howling by Flow. I'm like, oh, this song is great. And then I found out it was made for season 2 opening. Oh, it's such a great opening.
Yeah, especially the first. No, Natsu no Taizai. That great.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I haven't watched the second season or the movie because I haven't brought back the record.
You cut out there again, man.
King Style, how are you?
Okay, I was going to say is that for the first season that I love the Natsu no Taizai. I don't know why I watch anything after. Probably because they got rid of the director.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're pretty close to the manga.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that adaptation is a problem. It's more like the directing style because Sensei has a first season, really good job, and he also did. And that was.
Chris, just to let you know, you keep cutting out.
I'm sorry. I keep turning my head too. I don't know.
Oh, that might be part of it. You keep turning your head and you talk really fast.
I'm sitting lounging in a pool and occasionally turning my head. I don't know if this is summer or what.
Yeah, let me. God, yeah. The Seven Deadly Sins openings just like overall were so good because I like openings that like change every now and again as the anime changes, and so they were slowly revealing the sins as they were revealed in the anime. It's like you couldn't see what they looked like, and then like as people joined the crew, like in this one where I have it paused, it has Meliodas, Elizabeth, and Hawk. And I think at a certain point in one of the shots, they had gotten rid of a character or added a character when they like weren't in the show. And like I like subtle changes like that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of shows with changing open, second OP Gundam Double Silent June Hero.
I'm
Yes,
sorry,
Kinsel, you are 13 and 13 beat.
you are cutting off.
Sorry. I'm also on speed. So,
And hello to you too, Bagels.
I was going
Our
to
boy's
say,
here again.
Oh
Hey,
boy.
Bagels.
okay, as I was saying, is that speaking of shows with changing openings, let's go Mobile Suit Gundam Double Z. The second opening, silent voiced by Jun, and that's Jun Pro Hirop.
I feel like Gundam was also on someone else's list. Am I remembering
Yes,
that right?
mine.
Yours.
We
Yes.
be chill. We be chill, Bagels.
Gundam Wing opening 1.
Okay.
So like,
So let's see.
And Gundam Double Z opening 2.
Okay, so we'll start with Wing,
Okay.
opening 1, and then you said Double Z opening 2.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard like I know this is blasphemy. I watched Gundam Wing every now and again on like Toonami.
The first one,
But,
it's
like-
already there.
Oh, it's already there? Rad. Oh, this is already so hype. Dude.
it is.
I'm already
Dude.
bopping my head.
Bro, this is awesome.
Only Gundam Seed has comparable openings, in my opinion.
And Bagels, yes, we are looking at OPs, and eventually we will get into EDs as well.
You know, this is the first time I've actually heard this song with actual lyrics. I've always used to hear the opening with just the saxophone music.
I don't know what version that is, but
I don't either, and I don't know why that was a thing.
Probably copyright issues.
Probably.
You know, I'd pull up the saxophone guy thing just as a meme, but that I know will get copyrighted, and I ain't playing that shit today. And hello to our first commenter on Twitch as well. Just so you know, we are multi-streaming, so I will be seeing all of the comments on Twitch, YouTube, and DLive. Everyone else is just going to be whatever they happen to have pulled up on their computers.
I see no one
Yes.
on Twitch, and I'm on Twitch right now.
Lady Saber says the US ending to Wing has an instrumental ending with this awesome guitar riff. Yes, that's true, because the actual
you
ending
know,
for
that
Wing
might
is
be
actually...
what I remember.
Whoa, Boba,
Whoa.
you just went all robot.
Yeah, is that it got infected with static or something?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally pressed the Twitch button because I was trying to see who was on Twitch, but it's not showing me anything. I'm just sitting here. Going, wait, somebody posted here? I don't see anyone here. What is this? Okay, so
Okay,
as I was saying, that might have been what I was remembering.
just to finish my point, Gundam Wing's ending was replaced with that instrumental, I believe, because if you watch it, you're watching this whole political drama thing unravel in the show, and suddenly there's the main girl in some safari thing, and it's just so out of place.
Wouldn't you go on a safari if you had to deal with politics all day?
Well, she's like playing with the lions and trying to pull a rhino's tail to get it to move somewhere. It's like, no, this does not work.
Oh, hey, the Streamlabs notifications work. Yay!
So, and then finally we get to Gundam second opening.
Yes, and it is that top one, right? Sorry, I forgot you don't see it. I have Gundam 00 Season 1 opening 2.
Hi, Saber.
Wait, did you want double Zeta or double O?
Double Zeta.
Some people say
Double Zeta. Okay, so that's a different thing from 00. Okay.
Because, well, I think it's like the second, like it would be called the second season, whatever, because it was like the second half of this.
Right. So, but it's. I think they still count that as like OP2.
Yeah, OP2.
So Gundam's easy OP2. Dark, is this looking more like what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Because I don't know shit about Gundam. I'm gonna say that right now.
All I know are giant robots are involved. And lots of politics.
Someone
you know what?
sounds like Mabel.
All I know
from...
is the chicks dig giant robots.
Wait, hang on. Mabel's the chick, right? In Gravity Falls.
Yes.
Do you sound like Mabel's or like Mabel?
Do I sound like Mabel?
I don't know. Because King Style is saying someone sounds like Mabel. It ain't me. I know that for sure.
King, are you saying that I sound like Mabel?
I don't watch that series, so I can't help you.
Yeah,
Neither do I.
Well then, I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know.
just simply
Well-
Boba Bun.
I mean, I can't hear it. I mean, I'm not on Rabbit right now.
Hello, I'm Doku.
Well, yeah, I have not played it yet because we were talking, but I'm gonna go ahead and play it now because I have not heard this. So let's see what
so
it sounds
you
like.
sound like Mabel. Okay then. Thanks, Bagel.
It's almost like a slower version of the first one we just listened to.
But it's a
Like-
decade older.
Yeah,
I can dig it.
I can't hear it on Fredbo, to be honest.
No, I played that one on Rabbit, but now that we have, actually no, I don't have. I almost thought that I could copy the link from from Rabbit. I'm like, no, that's not how that works.
You know, it's funny that this character you're paused on,
Sorry, I just choked on the water I was drinking.
Oh no.
he never appears throughout the whole series of Double Zeta, even though you see him in
What?
the intro. This character, you never see him in Double Zeta, even though he's in the intro.
Doesn't he kind of resemble
That's-
the main
that's
protagonist
funny.
of the first Gundam series? A tiny
Amuro?
bit?
He resembles Amuro. That's the name.
Well, the guy we're looking at is Amuro at the moment.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, just call it executive shenanigans and just move on. Would explain the inconsistent tone.
You will like this series. This character is in it, but they are not. We have tricked you.
Aha.
Another character, but we already know a lot about him. I'm a big
He's
fan.
the Schrodinger's cat of the anime. He's in it. He's not.
We got you, Urameshi!
Or is this anime opening version of clickbait?
It's not.
I guess it
clickbait.
is.
I guess it is clickbait.
Straight up clickbait.
It's clickbait.
That's just
Fake
rude.
news.
Like Boba Bun.
But I think I managed to get the link, so I know since you brought it up and you were talking about not being able to hear it, let me just play this in Fredboat for our good friend Chris, who cannot see Rabbit.
Yeah.
Like, I have to admit, this is a cracking tune.
Yeah, it's good. Actually, you know what? It reminds me of something that would play in Goku Midnight Eye. A lot, actually.
Gotta love the ladies OVA.
Actually, it would play in Bubblegum Crisis. Or AD
Oh,
Police.
no, Bubblegum Crisis, Bubblegum Crash.
Test
Or
VR,
that.
I have no idea who
Yeah.
you are. I just saw a bot on Discord streaming, and it happened to be you. Thanks, I guess?
I sound like Mabel? Well then,
Alright.
I guess I sound like Mabel.
You have a career for that, I guess.
I guess so.
So let me ask everyone something. What do you enjoy most about an anime intro? Would it be the song itself or the animation that goes with it?
Ideally both, but that's not
Yeah.
always, you know...
I mean, I always kind of want it to be consistent with the show itself, and you shouldn't be having any periphery thoughts. But like, you should not be thinking this sounds like a Sandy Frank song from K. You know. I know one person got that joke, and that person's me. Thank you very much.
So
Well,
to
at least
answer
he's
your
honest.
question or your statement, boba or bagels, choking on water is just drowning on land. That would be because I'm a land shark. Yeah,
Unlike
but that's
unlike
it.
a certain blue-haired person on Twitter who is a land whale.
Oh, oh,
we
we're gonna avoid that like the plague.
Whoa.
That's why I didn't mention a name.
It is the plague.
Ooh.
It kills
That's why I
brain
didn't mention a
cells.
name. I am
was
smart.
just choking on my gamer girl bathwater. PM.
Oh God.
Damn it.
God damn.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
I mean,
don't
I
wanna
am
know
a
where that
gamer
came
girl.
from.
I'm drinking water.
Yeah, I don't want to know where that came from, and but I
Uchu
suggest you do the
Senkan Yamato 2199. I've heard of this.
Yeah, I've heard of it too. I'm gonna start looking it up, but I'm gonna give a secondary answer to the question asked earlier. Mostly, like, I prefer the music. I'd say, just one because I like the aesthetics, and you can listen to it and just think of the rest of the anime. But there's also the fact that I've had a lot of musical training, and so a lot of that's just been beaten into me over the years.
Mm.
So, Lady Saber, I usually don't like anime openings. They introduce characters and plot points I don't want ruined.
Yeah,
SAO
that's
opening
kind of
3,
true.
I'm
Yeah,
looking at
some
you.
of them are really bad about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have an example.
Yeah.
The Death Note opening. I mean, it shows L. You see what he looks like, even though his face is not revealed till when episode 10 or something.
Right, and that's what I was saying about Seven Deadly Sins earlier, where they didn't reveal characters who hadn't been revealed already in the opening until they changed that later after they were revealed. You know, that's how you do it. Like, if you're
Yeah.
going to have quote unquote spoilers in your opening, find a way to hide it and then slowly change it, because then people watch for the changes. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Bagels a solid because asked me if I had seen something. So can you guys play that? What was it? What was it again, Bagels?
It was Uchu's Senkan Yamato 2199, right? Because I think that's
yes,
what I have.
Yeah.
Do we want to
think.
watch Oh God! Oh no! I didn't make the connection. It's Space Battleship Yamato.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Hold on.
How did I not figure that
Oh my
out?
god!
I've only
Oh
ever
my god!
Oh my god!
I've only ever known it by its English title because I'm a fucking pleb sometimes.
Okay, so Bagel says it's
You're
Dream
not a
Riser,
weeb
so
like us.
we'll check that out afterward. You're welcome, Bagels.
Oh, that's right. That was like
Alright.
way earlier, wasn't it?
Yep, and I couldn't find it
Don't
in the
worry,
chat.
I'll come back.
Okay. Well, Chris will be back. In the meantime, let's listen to some Battleship Yamato.
Ah.
This isn't music, although it is music to my ears with the heavy cannons.
There it is.
It's so beautiful.
This is so dynamic.
It's like it's building up to something epic.
Yes,
That's because
though
it is.
that ship, it makes me feel so uncomfortable. I'm not exactly sure why.
It could be the 3D aspect of it.
What could
It's
it
Yeah.
CG.
be that makes me feel so uncomfortable about this ship? Why?
I love this
Hey,
shit.
Enrique Potato!
I mean,
It's
Okay.
just, I totally forgot about that shit, and I feel awful.
Classical Japanese.
Am I
But-
King Styles? Am I really?
It
know
reminds
what?
me of the first opening to Macross.
Well, thank
Oh,
you,
no.
Enrique.
oh,
Much
Macross.
love.
Yes, Macross. Yes, please.
You know what? Can I take us back to some real old school stuff that nearly no one has ever heard of?
we gotta do Dream Riser
That's all.
first because we made a promise.
Dream Riser.
And
Yeah.
then after that, can I throw in my 2 cents? Am I
Yeah.
allowed to?
No.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do Fate Zero opening, Oath Sign, or Gekken Shoujo opening, because that Gekken Shoujo opening is such a jam, and it is hilarious to watch.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
this is a girl's underpanzer.
We'll just once we watch this OP, just remind me which one that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
As someone who never saw the second series and never even heard the second series, and as someone couldn't care less about the Fate franchise, I don't care.
It's entertaining when you turn your brain off or are incredibly drunk, like I will be after this podcast.
Hashtag rude.
Yeah.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
Anyway.
Stop
But
being
I
sassy,
can
Mr.
recommend-
Sassy
Girls-
Pants.
girls
Or
in
I'll take my
Panzer.
sassy boot up your
Girls
sassy
in
butt.
Panzer Dream Riser.
If we were together in real life, I'd be the designated driver.
Yeah.
Right, Omidoku? Those make my heart go doki doki.
God, I love Girls in Panzer. I haven't seen very many episodes because, like, I just got super busy and I never finished it, but it's so entertaining. That's just one of those really upbeat ones that, like, totally fits the anime, but it doesn't really matter that it fits the anime because you're just there to watch the cute anime girls do cute anime things.
That's the impression you get with the first opening of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yes, and then it becomes very depressing and not okay.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, hang on. I
I was
have it
going
right,
to say,
no,
wait
I
a
have
second,
it right
wait
here.
a second.
I have Volume 2, the CD, Volume 2 character song, Yuki Nagato. Let me see. No, that's not what I wanted. I thought that was my Haruhi Suzumiya CD. God damn it.
I was going.
What?
Let's do a complete 180 and check out the first Black Lagoon intro.
Speaking
God damn it, you beat me to that one. I was about to say
Speaking
that.
of memorable earworms, Lucky Star.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We
my days.
will get into Lucky Star when we get into endings, though. Because that's one hell of an ending. Boba, what was yours again?
It was Gekkan Shoujo opening.
So
May I
it's
have the link in the
Gekkan
podcast?
Shoujo Nozaki-kun?
Yes.
Yeah. All right,
It is the jam.
let's check this shit out. Okay, guitar, I can dig it.
Much the mouse. Bagels. High school. Teenage girls shooting each other with tanks.
I've got one for you.
You know.
This is an old
Tanks filled
school
with
one.
panties.
Yeah.
That is Japan.
Any of the Nishijo openings, but especially the first.
Oh yeah, Nichijou. Yeah, Boba, I can dig that. Like, how well does it fit the anime, though? That's a good question.
Okay, the anime is, I guess, technically romantic comedy, but it falls more under comedy.
Okay.
So with the opening itself and the music, it fits pretty well.
And I look at my phone for 1 second. 1 second, I take my phone out just to check on something, and I see a news flash from my news app. 5 guys arrested after fist fight at Five Guys.
Genius.
No
Was it,
burgers?
was it a Florida man?
Florida man!
Hey, hang on, let me open up the news story. It's in Orlando. It was
Because
in
of
Orlando,
course
I fucking
Florida.
knew it. I knew it.
Of course
See?
it is.
Well, you know, Bagels, we're actually going to talk about that one day. We're
We
actually
are.
going to talk about that.
Yeah.
It's
It's in the works.
Yep.
Yep.
Hashtag no
Because I've had
spoilers.
Come on.
time
Hop
where
in a can.
I've been watching cute, adorable anime. My mom walks in and she's like, and it happens to be on the worst possible fan service thing.
Yeah, I know. She walks in on just the wrong moment of Boku no Pico.
No,
I'm sorry. That was low-hanging fruit, but I had to.
It's not dark enough.
I don't know who you are anymore.
Senpai. I
Yeet.
think I have to go through your DVDs now.
Oh no, no!
Release
Just don't take my
valve.
Evangelion DVDs. They're all I have left.
You know, we gotta play the Evangelion opening. That's very iconic.
These
We do.
plug suits are
We
too
just keep
sadistic.
coming up with shit to listen to.
These
But
plug suits
Yeah,
are too
I
sadistic.
seriously want to take you guys
gonna have to
back
break
to the oldest of the old, though. Hokuto no Ken Season 2, the opening.
Fist of the North Star.
thanks.
Yep.
Oh, that's an
It's
oldie
like
but
it.
goodie.
I couldn't quite make out what he said.
Yeah, Hokuto no Ken 2.
See,
Is it right
that
for
makes
chicken
a,
for the
a
next
very
one?
big difference from Hakuno Ken, which is what I heard at first. I'm just like, huh?
Well, my nose is kind of stuffed up today, so I'm actually
Yeah, I can hear that.
finding it
Yeah.
hard to pronounce things. Yeah.
So
Which
not-
doesn't
after
help,
this-
'cause
Wait,
I-
not that one, not that one. Hokuto, Fist of the North Star 2,
Yeah, the second series.
the second
Ah,
season.
The season
Which
of
many people
seconds.
didn't like.
Yeah.
There we go.
King style. I have no idea who that was from. I was not paying attention to the Discord chat, so I also don't know if it was urine because we do have someone by a pool. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't muted. So take that sound as like for whatever you want. 'Cause I don't know what it was, and I'm just not going to question it at this point.
We've decided to not question anything and just kind of not.
So
After this, can we check out one of the JoJo openings?
Yes, obviously.
Yes.
And also.
We still haven't gotten to Lucky Star,
I love
mind you.
it.
Well, yeah, we should be getting to
Well-
things like Lucky Star 2, but we'll do this, and then we'll do JoJo. We might end
What
up
about
going a little bit
Black
over an hour
Lagoon?
today, and I'm totally okay with that because music. But I don't want to
We
go
make it
too.
happen.
I don't want to go too far over an hour though.
He is so proud of us. He's proud of our
I'm very proud of y'all. Y'all are great.
senpai is proud of me.
Stop that, creep.
Take your medication.
Now that's a manly opening.
That is
So-
God. I want to
Yeah,
train to this.
Kenshiro.
I want to work out to this music.
We're gonna discuss manime at some point.
But
We do.
isn't that on the list? Or it was gonna be.
I
It was
think
gonna
it
be on
is.
the list. I don't
It
think
is
it's
on
on
the
my
list.
list though. That's the problem.
The list keeps changing no matter what.
It does, but now that I have one that's like really fleshed out and like written down, I can start like making sure that things we've talked about are on them.
because
Which is
I
nice.
know that somebody's going to have to
Yeah.
talk about anything at some point. Not in the like in
I'm
general.
just glad we're not running out of ideas already on episode 5. That's just what I'm proud of.
On mine?
Man,
Come
even the pretty boy in this scene,
I think I'm gonna have
the
to end
the
you.
dude up front,
Oh yeah,
even
yeah.
the pretty boy looks manly.
I know. Speaking
Just
of
kidding.
speaking of manly pretty boys, JoJo anyone?
Yes.
Which OP?
Yada does
All my
it.
yes.
Which OP?
Nah.
The first
Not for
one.
me, not for
First
me.
one?
Best one. First
Yeah.
one.
Oh, the
Yeah,
first
sure.
one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Bagels and Amai, I love you both very much. Mwah.
Anyone saying anything about me or not? I'm going to take that as a no.
I'm sorry.
Can
I
we
was
please
focusing
can we
on
please
JoJo.
listen to all of this? Yeah, can we please listen to all of this
Oh,
opening? This opening
Okay,
is great.
as much as I love the visuals, I love them to death. I also want Chris to be able to hear because it's just no fun if we're just gonna listen to the whole thing.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and grab the link to it and play it on our bot so Chris can hear it too.
I'll just get my cherry up.
God damn it! I leave you alone for
Good
1 second.
grief.
One.
That's disgusting.
Good grief.
I actually kind of want to just like Photoshop random people's faces onto that cherry for no reason. Just it's just like fucking like
As long as
like
it's
just
not
different
Boba
voice
Bun,
actors.
I'm okay with this.
Huh.
Imagine that turned into a whole language.
I'm sure that can be done, and I don't want to tempt fate.
Bagels, that is not disgusting. That is beautiful.
God damn it. Alright, well, this is playing in Fredboat now.
Yeah, we have language options for this stream. Switch
Yeah.
to JoJo. Lero.
Imagine if that became like a Facebook official language like Pirate did back in the day.
Sounds like a bad mid-90s fighter sound.
It probably is.
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
But you know what? I don't care. It's still awesome.
JoJo is the best.
JoJo is such a great anime.
It's
I'm only
I'm just
five.
waiting for I'm waiting for Viz to actually announce the next dub. I mean, I've watched it up to the current in sub, but still, man. Shit.
I'm only 5 episodes into it, but I'm loving it so far.
Oh, you're gonna go on a huge goddamn trip, man. It's great.
I get nothing out of it, to be honest. I really don't. There's nothing there for me. I'm sorry. I hate to break it.
And we ended up with 6 people. Oh my lord.
I don't know why people like Dio so much. Even as a villain, I hate him.
I think it's mostly a lot of things. If you ask why people like this about JoJo, the answer is almost exclusively because of the memes.
No, here's the thing. As a pet owner, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but if you know what he does in the first episode.
Yeah.
I don't care, so it doesn't mean anything.
Kono Dioda!
Anyway, we've gone 40 minutes of just OPs. We should probably get into EDs since this isn't just for OPs. Because
we need a segue first.
well, yeah.
Segue.
Well, I mean hang on. All right,
But,
everyone,
you know,
everyone, I want you to think of a really stupid sound. We're gonna annoy our audience on purpose. When I say inconspicuous segue, you're all gonna make a really stupid sound.
Dark, you know what to do. We did it twice earlier.
Okay.
All right, everyone ready with their stupid
Oh
sounds?
my god, 13 styles, you're gonna make me blush.
I'm just uncomfortable again. Inconspicuous segue. Okay, that's yep. That was a segue.
Yeah.
That was a segue, indeed.
You know,
Dark, I had us planning doing the Rain Man thing from The Simpsons. That was what I thought the plan was.
apparently,
Also, yes, bagels.
apparently the
Deal.
plan didn't happen.
Well enough.
Anyway,
you wanted to...
so let's start with the Lucky Star opening because you know the OPs are great, and they get you really hyped for an anime. So let's take a look at
from
Lucky
Bobaban
Star.
was the best, but I didn't I just blushed.
You know, I'm ashamed we did not bring probably the most hyped anime opening of all time.
Attack on Titan?
No, Pokemon, the first American opening.
Because I still think
Because I managed to avoid that because I would get into an argument with y'all about why the Japanese opening is better, but the English opening is far more nostalgic, and I love both of them, and I will eat you alive if you don't love both of them equally for different reasons.
So maybe I should say I don't love both of them.
Or just don't talk about it. Take your pick.
Okay.
I just double creeped out.
Anyway, so the opening for Lucky Star totally getting you hyped.
It's like every anime OP on Craft.
Oh yeah. And it's about an otaku. That's one of the greatest things.
It's Seinfeld. It's Otaku Seinfeld.
It really is, and it's
really
beautiful.
Is, and it's awesome because of that.
But it has a really, really like hype opening. But if we look at the ending, I know Chris, you had brought up the ending earlier. Which ending were we wanting to go with? Just the standard one, or?
Well, the funny thing about Lucky Star is that they had the openings where Kanata and her friend would sing
Right.
karaoke of classic. So choose whichever one works. Although I think the one of her singing the Dragon Ball theme was hilarious.
Let me see. Let's try.
Well, while we're waiting, I may as well ask another question for everybody. How do you guys feel about American openings in anime?
Boba Fett.
I have mixed feelings.
As
Boba Fett
someone
has
who
to be
basically just almost went 5 minutes on how Toonami basically butchered the Pop Team Epic Open, then not a fan. Not a fan.
I mean, I can think of some moments where I like the American opening more. For example, the Techno Man intro.
I'm aware of that show.
Yep.
I don't know that I know that one. Boba, what were you saying?
I was saying I also had mixed feelings about the whole thing. Because it's both nostalgic, but also very, very annoying.
Yeah.
The Sailor Moon opening theme song.
But sometimes the English opening, like not necessarily the animation, like if they do edits to that, but like sometimes the English opening is better or more entertaining than the Japanese one, or is equal in some way to the Japanese one. But because of simulcasting, like there's no real reason to do it because people are more comfortable with watching subs and stuff. But you know,
Actually, sorry.
The reason why I feel that way though is because, like, in Sailor Moon's case, they completely changed the meaning of the song with the English.
Oh,
lyrics.
that's true. They also changed a lot about the intro itself. Like you remember they had the little like boxes to replace shit, and it's like, what?
Yeah, and it completely threw me off when I listened to the actual Japanese one versus that one. And there was a whole part that they cut out.
I think I should have split into two categories. There's completely different openings when dubbed over.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually not dubbed over. They just changed the music completely. But
Right.
then there's some cases where they dub the song, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same music, like the Yu Yu Hakusho.
Thanks
opening.
to Status Kicho for following.
Thank you.
I'm just really glad that things are working this time. Like they're just working, and I love it, and I'm happy about it, and it makes me feel warm inside. And also, I have the Lucky Star Chala Head Chala up and ready to go.
Okay.
So
But get the opening for Lucky Star play and play that on Fred mode as well.
13 King Style says Yu-Gi-Oh! Rock the Dragon Ball Z.
Wrong show.
I'm pretty sure that's right. That sounds right.
Yeah, right.
Okay, let me pull up the Lucky Star OP again. And just play that briefly on Fredboat so Chris can hear it. And then I will get the head chala. Bot Playground. There we go. And I realize I said bot Playground, and I'm just going to own it. I'm just going to roll with it.
Thank goodness I wasn't there to catch it.
Oh, I forgot. This version has, like, the silence at the beginning. If you weren't sure if you were on a Weedy stream, there you go.
I think it's insane. Weeb Wars.
Yeah.
If you haven't been paying attention by now, you will.
Just in case you're illiterate.
I still like mine just
So anyway, that's that.
That was inescapable throughout all of 08.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to play that one all the way because I'm still trying to, with all the music we're playing in this episode, I really want to do my best to avoid copyright shit.
Alright, fair enough.
Talking about endings, there was an anime that I watched as when I was younger called Orphan, and one of the endings was by Morning Masamune. Or Masamune, I can't remember how to pronounce it, but I love the actual drums in that song. It's called Last Kiss, I think.
And to answer your message, 13 King Style, while it was a good ending. I have to say that after listening to it for a while, I finally got a bit disturbed by it.
17 King Style says Naruto ending 1, good ending. Wind is good.
And
I agree.
That was what I was responding to.
That was a good idea.
Thank you, Bree 101. Much love.
Sorry.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the Twitch chat. I think we might have some spams in there. That's no
I am
good.
not able to go into
Lovely.
Twitch channel because I just
Ugh.
followed today, or else I'd be paying attention to it, which is why.
Yeah.
Let me see. I can go straight to Twitch right
Yeah.
Yes, but are you following it?
now. I should be.
Yeah.
No,
see?
I think he is.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we've got some spam in there, which is no good. But yeah, so here is Chala Headchala from Lucky Star, because why not?
Oh God.
Let's see what's happening in there.
That doesn't sound like 80s music. I don't know what does.
80s music is the best.
Right?
Do you like Phil Collins?
Not a fan.
Oh well, it's quite simple. I mean, just go to the site though.
Did anyone hear the I think there was an episode of The Voice. I think maybe a Korean edition or Thai, I don't know which one, where some guy just sang Headchala and got
Okay.
a huge
Because
reaction.
I'm just gonna read this right now. Bagels. I know that show Boruto, and I really wish they would make a prequel series of Boruto's dad.
I don't know. God damn it! I don't know if I've said this
They
on
did,
stream
and-
before.
Yeah, so by the way, Twitch chat, I'm watching Twitch chat. If you say anything stupid, it will be deleted.
Yeah. Anywho, what was I saying? God, I was saying something. What was I saying? Oh, right. I don't know
What
if
about
I've said
my
it.
voice?
I don't know if I've said it on the stream before, but when Boruto first came out, and like I was talking about something online with someone, and I was trying to mention Boruto, but my phone autocorrected Boruto to abortion, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah.
It's not wrong. Okay.
Bakemonogatari.
said-
Well,
yeah.
we might. Yeah,
I've
what-
never seen the series, so I can't help you.
Neither have I.
None of us have, I don't think.
No.
and
Maybe
thank you,
I have.
Neos.
Thank you,
103.
Neos.
But I think we've left the opening, the Black Lagoon opening.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no, what have I done? Oh jeez. Oh, this is bad.
I also have 2 requests in here ready to go.
Yeah,
Opening, so we can burn them.
There's a lot of good openings.
I think at
It's
this
just-
point, we'll just, we might as well just stick this to just openings. I thought we could get endings in here as well, but this is obviously a mistake, and we're just doing openings the whole time
This is
because
a
hype.
mistake. Yes, we're
I've
too
made a
excited.
terrible mistake.
All right, please put Vestige from Gundam Seed Destiny.
You've never played Tuber Simulator? You know
What? You've never played Tuba Simulator?
Or if we're
That's
talking
a great
about,
surprise.
or if we're
Uh,
talking about series that have had the opening exchange, let's talk
You know
about
it's
Zeta
free, right? Sorry, Bagel. I gave you an annoying voice for reading your comment.
If we're going to talk about series
And
that
that's a
had their
great
opening
prize.
exchange for copyright issues, there's one that stands out immediately above everything else: Zeta Gundam.
I remember for Zeta Gundam, the first opening was replaced entirely with a background song. I think it was.
You're correct, sir.
At least for the DVD release, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Because the original version was partially composed by Neil Sedaka, a popular 1960s, 70s pop singer.
I was just saying things to be silly. No accent involved. Just
What?
being good.
It's hard to do PewDiePie's Swedish accent. Why do you say this?
You know what? It might be hard to do PewDiePie's accent, but
You may move
not that hard
first.
to do.
It doesn't really matter.
Markiplier's.
I've never lost a chess
my
checker since
God.
time began. When was that? I think it was a Tuesday. Not many people know that.
Enjoy your affordable Swedish
See,
crap.
my thing about PewDiePie's, like when he overdoes his accent, it reminds me of Sven from Voltron. And like these like vulture creatures were like circling outside while they're in a prison. And it's just like, I always thought they were beautiful. What? Like they're just in a prison trying to get out. They're like, oh, those damn birds! I always thought they were beautiful. I love OG Voltron. Like Go Lions, I'm sure was not that cringy, and then it became Voltron in the US and it became cringe, but I love it so much.
Stefano. Okay.
Anyway, what are we going with?
Teleporting naked guys.
Boba, I know you have shit in your queue. Cue me up.
I do have shit in my queue. Okay, we're gonna do Gurren no Yumiya.
Oh yeah,
Attack
yeah.
on Titan.
Let's
Horizon.
get the hype in here.
Let's get it in. I have a couple more too, so I have been putting myself off.
Actually, hang on.
King, you're right. Boruto does have happy openings for serious moments. And yeah, Black Clover does have that problem as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna do like not that he needs it because his channel is so much more popular than mine, but I'm going
Yes,
to do a
Bagel.
shout out anyway.
It's a big
to this
lady.
guy.
Take a shot of Jaeger. Bump, bump, bump.
Having the sex with the bees and the eagles. But anyway, I'm gonna put this in Fredboat so everyone can hear. But this guy is one of my favorite YouTubers. He does piano renditions of a bunch of anime songs. It's called Animens. Animen's sheet music.
Bagel says, Jaeger!
That was why I sang that.
But I had to
Have you,
act it.
have y'all seen the Slap on Titan of Sarge rant? No, we haven't seen
Nope.
Sarge's rant, but we'll check it out later. Animens!
I probably
Bagel.
won't. I probably don't care.
I love the piano version that Animens did. It's so good. It's just like, listen to this, man.
It's really hard to play, but it's fun.
Oh, it's so hard. Like, I have the sheet music.
It's really fun
so
to play
hard.
with. I've learnt it by ear,
Mm.
but it's still fucking
No, the
trouble for
senpai's
me.
not good
Like
with his
I
fingers.
will nearly break my fingers on it.
Oh,
like, 2
Bagel,
times in the
same.
song.
Like, God, when I found him a few years back, it was like I found an old friend, you know?
Lady Saber asks, Kyle?
Did someone mention a Kyle?
Oh, I
Yep.
think I know what's going on. Kenny!
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, his, if you've ever seen, you know what, I'll just pull up the video of this so that people at home can watch him play Gurren no Yumiya, because it's one thing to listen to it, but like watch this man play.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, I
This
never
man
knew his
has
name.
respect.
Okay.
Whoa.
Kyle Landry.
His fingers keep moving. There's just...
No, I know.
I think I
There's no
might have to switch senpai.
Thanks to Lizard's bunch of numbers. That just went away.
That isn't Kyle Landry.
I mean, he doesn't look like a Kyle.
Thank you,
He is like he is Asian, so he doesn't really seem like a Kyle Landry. But I
doesn't
am in a
mean he's not
believing
a
mood
Kyle.
apparently. True, he could still be Kyle Landry, but Lizards 1223. Thank you, Neos. F to pay respects to the lost name. Anyway, yeah.
Press F, everybody. Press F to pay your respects.
Oh. Oops. Oh no. Oh, Twitch chat is just, there are typos galore, and I love it. I love you guys. Y'all.
Oh
y'all
God,
are
what is happening? I must venture back in.
Okay, so we're
Thanks
not
for the F
normally we would end about here, but we're gonna keep going. But before we do, I'm just gonna let you know. And by the way, if you're in the Twitch chat and you're on the Discord, could you put in a Discord link? I'm just gonna plug the Discord for a second. The Discord and the YouTube channel. So this YouTube channel and Twitch stream that we're doing, this is obviously all fun and games. We also have a community that we're building on Discord. If you want to join that for nerds to feel comfortable being nerdy. I myself am a voice actor and a professional charisma coach. And I will be setting up services if you feel like you want some help with charisma coaching. So, yeah, is there anything I missed with that? Anything I should add about that?
No, I'm just about to post the Discord link
Okay.
in the Twitch chat.
Okay, cool. Yes, there we go. Orphan has put that in the Twitch chat. And yeah, so the Discord is mainly going to be for people who just want to be part of a fun-loving community and want to socialize more. So I hope you join. Anyway, let's get back to the music.
Yes, yes. Also, bagels. The answer is definitely D.
For D. Grayman?
No, look at the question he posted up. I'm not reading it out loud.
All right, hang on. Oh yeah. Yeah, probably like D and stuff. Anywho,
Senpai knows
So-
better.
Give me a second
Senpai
here.
To
knows
bring up
better.
another topic, would you say opening intros is a lost art in Western media? Because what I see for a lot of shows, they just show a title card barely. and that's it. They go straight to
No,
the
I have
show.
something for this. I have something for this. That is a good question. I have something for this. Okay. So, first of all, who here has seen Teen Titans?
I have not.
Okay.
Me.
Yes.
It was great. It was fantastic. Who here has read the comics for Teen Titans?
Yep, I have a couple of them.
Okay, so it's mostly me and you, Chris. But Chris, have you seen the new Titan show?
Which one?
The live action one that like just came
no,
out
I
last
have
year?
not.
It's awful. It is horrendous. It is the worst thing since I don't know. I can't think of things right now. It's bad.
Teen
And
Titans Go.
It's
And before I forget, hello SNC Neo Start the Great. Welcome to the server.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah,
So
so
good of you
that
to
was
accept
terrible.
it.
It had a terrible intro. It had terrible color grading, and they really dropped the ball in the story. That being said, I did not have much hope for Doom Patrol, which was another one of my favorite comic series when I was a kid. But I watched it anyway, and by God, this is what an opening should be for a show. And I'm gonna put it on Rabbit. And Chris, I will show this to you later, like after the podcast, when you can actually watch
Okay,
it and
because
stuff.
I know that Grant Morrison had a really writing Doom Patrol. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
And usually I like Morrison for the most part. Even if
So
he does
much
kind of,
nostalgia on my Doku. So much nostalgia.
even if Morrison does kind of have his head up his rear end for how much he loves continuity,
On my
it kind of
Doku.
locks out everybody else.
Better sleep with one eye open.
All right,
Moving
so yeah, so I'm just going to put. I'm gonna play this, and then Chris, like I said, I'll get you to watch this later because it's so good.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Rabbit? Play nice. Here we go.
Rabbit is being obnoxious.
Yeah, but like, watch the visuals and listen to the music. It's so good. The Sorcerer, thank you for joining our Twitch community.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, you can tell there's definitely effort put into this.
There's so much effort, and there's so much symbolism in
Yeah.
all of the visuals. It's so good, and this is emblematic of the care that they put into the rest of the series. And it's such a turn from the like absolute shit they took with Titans. And it's like, this one is so much easier to get wrong than Titans. There's so much more that they could just easily drop the ball with in Doom Patrol
Yeah.
that I was so worried about after Titans. But God, this is so good.
So I have
You know
to
what? I
read
never
Bagels.
actually watched Titans because I thought better of it, but what was so bad about it? Like, I didn't really.
It would take me a while. Alex the Great 488. All right, thank you so much for following on Twitch.
So I'm just gonna take a moment to read Bagel's comment.
Yeah.
America makes Teen Titans nobody. Japan, Attack on Titans. Teens are Titans and are eaten by Titans. Bagels, you're welcome.
The Josh, it is me. That does not help. Wait. Wait. Is this the Alex I'm thinking of? It might be. I don't know.
Josh Senpai, is there somebody I need to know about?
God damn it. No, I know someone named Alex who does podcasts and streams and stuff, and he's also a DM for D&D, and he's
You
DMing
get to
a
live
campaign.
another day, yay, Senpai!
Yes, it's okay. We're not fucking yet. Wait, what?
What?
Wow, scary! Better!
I went too far with that joke. I went too far with it.
You guys live in time zones, let alone.
I hope.
And
Why did
Gormix,
you say
thank you for
mistake?
joining. So yeah, back to anime intros.
I always felt like an intro should suck you into the show and make you want to see it.
Yeah.
And with a lot of shows
Yeah.
nowadays in America, anywhere that's not anime, to be honest,
Yeah.
they just fail at that.
Until you see stuff like this is what we need more of, you know?
Yeah.
And I've
like,
tried doing
no.
that on shows I've worked on before, but it just,
What's wrong with that?
I have very little pull with that, so.
Hmm. You know, this wasn't an anime, but you know what
Bagels-
show really had a good opening that pulled you
Were
in,
you
like,
not
as soon
following
as
me
you heard
before
it?
Bagels? Anyway, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, remember
Yeah.
the old X-Men
Wait.
intro?
Oh, that
No.
was so good. That was so good.
Exactly.
There was a live action one too. Hang on,
There
wait.
is?
Oh, no. I'm just trying to think. 'Cause I was trying to think because I used to be a huge like insomniac when I was a kid, and
Still
there
am.
was
I know it.
one show that you would always like want to watch whenever you heard the opening, and that was Law and Order SVU. That show had one of the most iconic like opening like songs
My post theme.
on like nighttime TV.
My post theme.
What was
My
that?
post
Wait,
theme.
what
A
was
lot of. He composed a lot of sound, a lot of things, shows. In
Oh, he
70s,
did.
80s.
Yeah.
The
Hmm.
X-Men Files was opening was iconic.
Did you say the X-Men Files?
Yes, he did.
Hang on.
Let's try again.
X-Men Files had an awesome opening. Yes.
Oh my god, I have a stroke over here.
I'm looking this up. The X-Men Files, episode 7. I don't know what this is, but I'm watching it.
No, I was going to say, no.
The X-Men Files.
What is this?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was going to say.
Let's save this for another stream. That looks great.
I was going to say to Archer's point that,
So I'm
that the
gonna
Law and Order
put 2
SVP
of
was,
these in
Mike
here 'cause
Post
we
theme.
found out-
Guys. We just had 2 people talking at once. I don't know if y'all heard each other, but I want one at a time. Chris started first, so we'll go with Chris, and then we'll go to Boba.
I was going to say to Archer's point. I think what you're referring to is a Mike Post theme. He was famous for a lot of. He composed a lot of theme songs from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. A lot of his stuff were cop shows. The greatest hits in my mind for him were the Rockford Files, Magnum PI.
Oh, okay.
Greatest American Heroes, Hill Street Blues, LA
Yeah.
Law.
Well, that's why they all had a similar vibe, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, no, they didn't all have the same vibe, but they all had this little bit of static to them that you like hear, and you're like, oh, cool.
Yeah, they were very bluesy influenced, but Post knew how to compose a theme song like it's nobody's.
Okay. And Boba, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just saying that I was posting up a link in the chat for one of the the requested ones from earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Although Lady Saber brings up a good point. I think the Netflix and bingeability of series doesn't lend itself to cool intros. Law and Order, Star Trek, Hawaii Five-0. Viewers want content and will use the skip intro button to save time. On the one hand, yes, 100%, but
Yeah,
I
but
will
then
watch
you think of Stranger Things.
Yeah, no, again, like, with Stranger Things and with Daredevil, I am, like, they're short, but I am looped into them every single time because they're so subtle and so good, but really, like, if the intros are made well, they're not going to be skipped. So I guess, like, the people will have to be convinced to make more of those good intros in the light of the skip intro button, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
I have a question.
Yeah. Question. What's up?
Does anyone here listen to anime intros to shows they don't like or watch? They just like the intro?
Yeah.
How often does that happen for you guys?
Yeah.
Like, I'll
Hope it ends
stumble
this all
upon
time.
stuff, and if I like it, but I don't like the anime, I'm just like, oh, that's cool, and I'll just, like, add it to Apple Music or something.
I was going to make a comment that somebody put the Night Court theme music over the Daredevil intro. Then again, I just love Night Court.
That's
Ladies,
fair.
says all the time. Bagel says, yes, music is awesome.
That
Bagels
is
also
accurate.
says-
But yeah, it used to be a running joke that John Larroquette would get nominated for Best Actor in a comedy series every year for Dan Fielding, and to be honest, it was kind of a joke.
Bagels also says, roses are red, Jordans are off-white. Yuno is sometimes mean, but all yanderes are queens.
This is true. This is true.
Here is a good example. I love the SAO OST, but hate the show because it sucks. That's Bagel, not me.
Yeah, Yuki Kadra is badass.
All right, so do we have any other OPs on our list that we want to go through before we wrap up the stream?
You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to
I put 2 in
the
there
obvious.
already. I did say we had a requested one, and I put it
Yeah,
into the...
and that is
Rabbit.
in...
I put it in Rabbit on the...
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't have the chat up on Rabbit. Cool. Oh, yeah, we haven't done that one yet.
And then I had one last one, but yeah, I'm good.
Come on. Type. Rabbit, I love you, but sometimes you're just a dung beetle. Alright, so Blue Exorcist opening 1. That is such a good one, too.
That is a good one. Yeah.
That season was just such a good season.
It was. I don't really like... I have some gripes I can get into about the segue between Season 1 and Season 2, but overall, I enjoyed both seasons.
I didn't watch the second season.
You'll need some foreknowledge going into season 2 before you start it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to you about that later.
And
But yeah, this one is so hype. And this is another one that I think really does match the anime. Like it's got the same vibe, but this style of music really isn't used in the anime itself all that much. I don't know how to explain that. It's got the same, like, it feels like it has the same motif, but it's not the same style of music, which is something that you'll notice in a lot of early metal music, because metal got a lot of its riffs from classical music, so you end up getting the same motifs, even though it's two different genres of music. I feel like we have the same with this song and the rest of the music in Blue Exorcist.
Hmm. I got talking about old school music, Wagner. God damn it.
Yeah, so, and then what was the other request again? Because I only saw the one in the Rabbit chat.
Black Lagoon.
Black Lagoon, yeah, I think we all wanted to. God,
I mean,
love
I
Black.
know we Pop Team, but did we play Pop Team Epic? That's the thing.
Oh, no, we didn't. We talked about that
Yeah,
at,
we
like,
need
the
to
very
play that.
beginning. Yeah. So we'll do Black Lagoon, and then
Because-
we'll do Pop Team Epic. God, Black Lagoon brings back so many good memories.
Such a good series, man. Revi's best crazy waifu forever.
Agreed. Hashtag would marry and then die.
Lamau.
And yes, this opening is in English, even in the Japanese version. It's not a translation or a dub.
Some
People
of the
actually speak
English is
pretty good
interesting.
English, actually.
Yeah. It's not always great. There's English, and then there's I don't know what you call it, Japerman, where they try to sing German, like Bios
Oh
from
god, Japerman.
like Bios from Guilty Crown.
You just
Oh,
reminded
God.
me of the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex second season opening, which was the first half.
Rise, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Rise. I fucking love Yoko Kanno's music. Yoko Kanno is amazing. She's one of the
She
best
is.
composers in Japan. Period.
Why haven't we talked about the Cowboy Bebop opening? That's the opening to end all openings.
I was going. Damn it! I was
Bagel
going to say right at the end of the stream. I was going to say just somebody put on tank.
Bagel stated, Japerman, Yeagar.
Yeagar. God damn it.
Jaeger.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about this earlier. Request from Neos103. So I've got that in my queue. We're just doing a lot of requests at this point. I don't want this to become a request thing. We do need to end eventually because I want to be able to go out to the
I
corner
have
store and
two.
get some booze.
You know, I always dreamed of looking at a radio show. Now I'm doing.
We want to be able to go out. We want to be able to have lives.
Just
Welcome
hold
to
on,
the
I have
rice
two
fields,
requests after
motherfucker.
this is done.
Hello and welcome to K-Tid, playing my best best tunes in town.
Welcome to KANI, Anime Radio Network. I'm your host,
Did
Howard
y'all
J, and we'll-
did y'all ever listen to anime internet radio back when like the RSS radio stations were a thing?
No.
No.
God, I listened to that so much because it was like the only way that I could like actually, other than YouTube, the only way I had any access to like anime music when I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
I mean,
And more pool sounds, which is cool.
Are you referring to like Apple Radio?
No, like it did go through iTunes, but
I think I know what you're talking about.
but
Because
it
I
was
did remember listening to stuff like that.
yeah, where you had to get like the link and put it in iTunes, and then you had like a radio station that only worked on your computer.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like Japan Radio or something like that. Yeah, I do recall that.
Yeah, there was shit like that. I remember that shit. That was great. And I just realized Chris was the one who requested Pop Team Epic, and I was pulling it up on Rabbit.
I have
Yep.
2 more and then we're good.
Okay, another question.
So yeah, 2 more and then Tank, and then we're done. We're done.
Okay. Okay, we're done.
But what about the Real Folk
we're done?
Blues?
No question.
No. See, the Real Folk Blues will never be played unless it is my intro as I walk into a room.
No, that's Sea Space Cowboy. Real Folk Blues can be used as an outro.
It can be used as an outro, but like as an intro, it's actually killer. Like just that beginning jazz before the singing starts is like someone swinging open the saloon doors in a full 3-piece fucking suit and just waiting to be praised for their jazzy sassiness.
I love when Senpai gets sassy.
Personally, I prefer my theme to either be the opening from.
I am not the biggest fan of jazz, to be perfectly honest.
I sing a lot of jazz actually.
Yeah, it's that first hit of the electronic stuff. When it's just like a sledgehammer, like wham! It's like
Yeah, it's like you're watching this now.
It's like this is not your ordinary anime. Is that this is
Yeah.
something that's kind of better. That's kind of funnier than most anime out there because as I made the comment, and I'll make the comment again, because why not? Is that it's the show that has the comic stylings of, or has the comedic topic of Lucky Star, but has the cracked out cocaine based pacing of Fooly Cooley, and it's the show that we didn't know that we. But yet here it is, and I'll praise it from the highest mountaintop, so to speak, as a great show because it is. Because it's a proverbial balls comedy that has no intention to do anything other than make you laugh, and it did for me too.
It's the show that nobody asked for, but everybody got.
Oh, God, God damn it, Bagels. Also, yeah, Renai Circulation is pretty cool.
God, Bagels.
Bagels, why?
Not until
Bagels,
next
why?
year. You'll have to stick around.
So, has any anime intro... Have you liked the anime intro so much that you researched the artists or band and became an instant fan of anything they put out?
Honestly,
I do that for soundtrack albums.
Actually, yes.
so yeah, I do that with
the
soundtrack
open-
albums. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
I did that
was-
with.
Oh, wait,
Oh, sorry.
who's talking?
I think it was it Orphan? I think it was Orphan talking.
Well, yeah, I did that with Sunio Imahori. With Hajime no Ippo and the Trigon.
I did
mean-
that with Cindy, who sang one of the opening themes for Urusei Yatsura. Because her English is so good. I actually thought they hired an American to sing.
I mean,
Even
I
though
do that-
Cindy is her stage name.
Oh, Bagel, same. Your Name and Radwimps, like, God, the Radwimps soundtrack for Your Name was phenomenal. I also did that with Flow and One OK Rock.
Oh, Flow. I heard one of their songs on the game Gran Turismo 6, I think it was. And I liked it so much I searched more this time. And didn't they do the ending for Battle of Gods, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods?
I think they did.
I was going to say, I don't so much do it for openings and endings, but for soundtracks I do. I mean,
Anyway, I'm loving this conversation. I really am. But we are
Should we
almost
make a
30
part two?
minutes. We're almost 30 minutes over. So yeah, we definitely should make a part 2 apparently. So very clearly need to make a part 2. Is there anything other than Tank that's really itching at people that we can listen to just real quick just to remind ourselves?
Academia.
I would like to hear the Hungry Heart Wild Striker intro, the first one.
Would like to or couldn't live with yourself without hearing it?
I couldn't live myself without hearing it. The world must hear it.
Okay, fine.
And I guess we're gonna have to make a part 2.
Apparently.
Maybe a part 3.
Well, we're going to have to make a part 2 of Yandere Parade anyway.
Oh, you're right.
And at one point, we are going to have a no time limit stream. That's going to be a special day, though.
Conundrums.
Indeed. But yeah, no, the My Hero first opening is so good.
Right?
It sounds good.
And the visuals behind it, like it sounds so hype,
I-
but the sad visuals don't clash with it. It somehow seems to fit, which is so weird.
Maybe it doesn't fit to you because. Well, first I should ask: do you speak Japanese?
I'm okay at Japanese. I'm conversational, and I have some advanced, but I'm kind of iffy on that.
Can you understand the
Well,
song? I guess that's the most important part.
Oh god, yes, thanks.
Can I understand the what?
Shit,
Sorry, say
someone
that again.
meant Parasite.
Can you understand the lyrics of the song?
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying, like if you're just listening to the beat, you know, because it has this really and so a lot of songs do this actually, where it's really upbeat, but it has these either dark or sad undertones, you know, like Pumped Up Kicks.
Oh my god. That song.
Anyway, 10.
Hungry
Bagel
Hearts.
says this will continue until next year when Josh wears his skin-colored suit for us. You know what?
Okay.
This will happen when we finally get our own panel, damn it.
Yes.
Yep.
He will have a photo shoot and everything. We'll have him sign
Oh
autographs.
no, I'm gonna have to go to a
Man.
con like this, aren't I?
Yes,
Oh,
you are.
you know what? I am not looking forward to that panel because I'm going to have to fly all the way out to America. And I'm going to be jet lagged to hell.
Well, look, man,
Also,
I
Josh,
already
you
have
made a
2
mistake.
panels.
I will hold you accountable for that.
It depends on
God.
where it is.
I know, I'll come anyway because I like going to cons, but god damn it, I'm going to be so jet lagged.
Well, yeah, no, it'll be fine because I have 2 other panels. We can ask for our World War Weeb panel to be the last one. So I mean, yeah, it should be fine. Anyway,
I'm gonna be living on Bang for that past week.
And I have to say, thank you
Relatable.
for mentioning Parasite with Maxim, 13 King.
yeah,
That series was amazing, and the goddamn intro was tits. I
Bagel
love that
says,
intro.
also, Josh, you have made a mistake. I will hold you accountable for that.
yeah, I think
I
Orphan read that earlier.
Parasite's a great series.
All right, so we are just going to sit here and listen to the. We can make comments and stuff, but we're just going to listen to the entirety of the full version of Tank because it's amazing. Which, again, I started looking for it in
Bagels,
Rabbit.
We will love you for it. Every second of it. We'll take it.
Yep, and that'll be the majority of our wrap-up for this. Because we have to stop somewhere. We have to leave them wanting more.
This is the song that never ends. Okay, I'm
It
done.
just goes on and... God damn it, no!
Some people
No.
started singing it, not knowing what it was.
Forever and ever and ever. And you know where this is going.
This song's gonna get stuck inside your head. Sorry. That was from the Lego Movie too.
Like somebody.
Yeah! This is the shit.
Oh, I wonder what this song could be.
I really want to get my friend's band to do this because he's in a jazz band.
I've done this live before and it was really fun.
Well, because I'm already planning to see if I can find a jazz band that will let me sing with them instead of the way I've been doing it recently. And I wouldn't be singing with this, obviously, but it'd be awesome if I could get them to do this.
Not a jazz fan myself, but I do like, not love, this intro. And I think the opening animation that accompanies it adds to the enjoyment.
Yeah, and it's very James Bond-esque on purpose.
I mean, I was gonna say
Who's-
I'm not so much a jazz fan, but I'm a classic pop fan. I love Elvis Fitzgerald.
Yeah. I mean, I sing a lot of Frank Sinatra, and I've recently been getting into like Michael Bublé.
I love Frank Sinatra.
Well, remember, Frank Sinatra, it's swing, but swing is a type of jazz, so it is technically
Yeah.
jazz.
Yeah.
Wasn't Frank Sinatra associated with the mafia?
The Rat
You
Pack.
better believe it now.
Yeah, it was the he was part of the Rat Pack for a while.
Yeah. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh yes.
I'm not sure how you can forget Sammy Davis.
Sammy Davis was the glue that held the Rat Pack together.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why anytime, and I got this joke from the show Psych, anytime someone says, "Can I be frank with you?" Only if I can be Dean, and my friend here can be Sammy. And then all of the people who just made that connection with Supernatural, you're welcome. It was really obvious the whole time.
You know, as I listened to this portion
By the
of
way,
the
this
song,
sax solo is really hard to play live.
Oh yeah, no, trust me, I know. My friend
Yeah.
is the saxophonist in his jazz band. He's done this.
It hurts.
Yeah, I can
it
imagine.
fucking hurts, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
But this portion reminds me of some BGM from what's it called? Darker Than Black.
Oh yeah, Darker Than Black was so good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
A lot of people
Second
are
season,
claiming it
not
was
so
horrible
good.
though. That I can understand, but like I haven't really looked into the reasons why. But a lot of people are like, "Oh, Darker Than Black was so lame." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? It was great."
What are they talking about?
I know, right?
What you talking about, Willis?
It might just be that people don't like that style of like presentation and the whole aesthetic of the way the story's told. Maybe
Yeah, it could
Maybe
be.
it was a bad dub.
it goes a bit into noir a bit, and most people don't like that.
Dude, I
nowadays.
love noir, but again, that is personal
I love it
preference.
too.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it could also be a bad dub as well. Those also.
No, the dub was
No,
pretty
but the
good.
dub is actually really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
the dub was great.
So if the dub's okay, and then why do people have an issue with it? It's one of those things.
Well, anyway, I kind of feel really bad about this because I think we just had someone else like just now join in, and that's really sad. So yeah, check us out on Discord, on YouTube, on Twitch. If you feel as though you would like to take me up on those services that I mentioned earlier, the charisma coaching, or you just want to get involved in some other way, let us know. We are, like, as you can see up at the top, I have actually set up a Streamlabs account so that we can get this puppy rolling and potentially fund our friends coming here for conventions when we start doing conventions. But we will also have a Patreon set up for a lot of the things that we will be doing. So, yeah, just hit us up when you can. And other than that, does anyone have anything else they want to say before I say goodbye to everyone?
I've
No.
only got one more thing to say.
Does that mean
See
we're
you,
gonna have
Space
Happy Unix
Cowboys.
one stuff?
Well, sorry, Boba was saying something, but we're definitely ending on
Oh,
that
sorry.
one. Boba, what?
Oh, wait, bye.
See ya.
All
Damn
right.
it.
See ya, Space
See ya,
Cowboy on
Space
3.
Cowboy.
No. See ya, Space Cowboy on 3. 1, 2, 3. See ya, Space
Bye.
See ya,
Cowboy.
See ya,
Space
Space
Cowboy.
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 Well, we tried.